What's up, Specs? It is. It is.
Yoshi.
Sure. We can play.
Choose your character.
Just drop your code.
Next.
Do you have it? If you have Slippy, then it's easy. Yeah, you just go to... Yeah, you just go to this, direct. You open up Slippy, click direct. Here's my code, Hulk269. And then all I have to do is type in yours. Cool. Yep, we're in. there's no killing in Melee. Even when Roy does his neutral B on one of the F-Zero pilots, that's not a kill. They're just retired. No murder. We are a murder-free zone here. When Yoshi defeats the bosses in his own game, they just do like rainbow, booms. They don't die. Prince Froggy's still flinching. He's alive. That is like, that is a pretty unique end boss sequence because Yellow Yoshi's eyes are like dazed because it's not even implied. It just shows that he kind of was digested. He's like, all right, just let's go. Let's move on. Now Falco in his game, there are murders. I can't stop it! It's all good. Thanks for tuning in. I'm proud that you are a hard worker. You're doing good at that job. Keep at it, man. That'll help you in the long run. We can play P+. TF2 is Thursday and Sunday. Ask your roommate if he's going to Pokemon this Saturday. I have a deck ready for him, but I need to know if Gage and some of the Lawrence guys are going to Highlander this Saturday. Well, I trust that you do a good job. Sometimes there are like, quote, slow days at work. But as long as you're responsible, you get your work done, and you're getting paid, nice, dude. You got it. For your job, so far so good. So. Yeah, you told me that. I'm happy for you. I believe it too. Are you playing Destiny 2 every now and then still? Okay. Well, as long as they like keep some chops up, I know you're very knowledgeable about it. Just remember, I'm going to launch a website later. I plan later this month. So if you ever have any cool, witty ideas, you tell me about Destiny 2 for years. All these unique things you do in gameplay. Those could be articles or short videos. And if you ever have a spontaneous idea to share, Website is very much geared towards just helping people mentally, like the mindset of a competitor, and just hanging out playing good competitive games like Pokemon TCG, TF2, Destiny 2, Super Smash Bros., stuff like that, Street Fighter. Uh-oh, younger Pokemon kids, cover your ears. Game Freak doesn't want you to hear this music anymore. We just got censored in Japan. Uh-oh. Really, what is the Destiny 2 equivalent of 6's Elitists? Because I like tier 2 6's, but it's the 6's Elitists that have been kind of a problem. Actually a problem a lot of the times. To the point that even Banny's like, guys, we gotta be more open-minded. You know, no restrictive 6's is actually pretty fun. Yeah. Interesting. You know, when we were talking earlier today about Highlander Soldier, you know, it's a very interesting social experiment, and there is like some data you can find on forums and in gameplay. Highlander Scout is a very humbling experience. If you were like a 6's Elitist player and you try out Highlander as Scout, that is like the ultimate test of character. You're either gonna rise or fall, and usually the fall is from you blaming on other things. And then the people that rise are like, wow, I'm kind of just not a DM machine. I actually have to hold flank, and there's a bunch of classes like Engineer and Heavy that can counter me pretty hard. I gotta, you know, be careful, you know. Oh, that's a good term. Over-aggressive anti-elitist. Interesting. Yeah, I'm a firm believer that game balance should always be done from like the very top level. Look at playing P+, 4-player free-for-all with a bunch of like our friends. That's a lot of fun, and some of them do not play competitive, like you know, John. And John is good, but John doesn't play competitive. But he tells me P+ is like one of his favorite Smash games. And we're playing 4th-player with items on. You know, I have met a lot of people in my life that they just love P+ and they don't compete. It's like it's okay to balance at like the top level and competitive, because casually, like people are still gonna have fun if the game at its core is fun, you know. that's really interesting that you say that. Everything is so overpowered that you feel is a chore. And then when I hear that, I always think of Brawl Minus. So you're saying there is like a yin and a yang to everything being, quote, overpowered. One super fun and one to you is like super boring. Oh, you know what? That's actually a criticism in some of the new Skyrim ports. They'll advertise like extra hard mode, but it just makes like the most common enemies be like damage sponges. And then if they get like one punch in, you're almost dead. You know, the bandit, never should have come here. You're done. Some people feel like that's like an artificial difficulty. Okay, TRK, go get some rest, or else, you know, I'll have to tag the agent. You know, then you'll have to deal with them. And they'll be like, here's your sleep schedule, you better follow it. Falls over if you sneeze. That's funny. You know, it's kind of circling back to TF2. Because look at TF2's design philosophy. Every character is designed to kill the crap out of each other, but it's not like broken. It's like on that fine line of like, you hit a shotgun and it does a ton of damage, but if you miss, it's all, you know, you recognize, oh, I gotta get better at my aim, you know? Like backstabbing is instant kill. The heavy can be at 450 health, but getting to the backstab, reading the game state so the team's distracted, you know, there's that risk reward. Oh wow, is that drastic? Like balance difference? Yeah, it kind of goes back to that Skyrim anniversary. Is it anniversary? The newer Skyrim ports have like that extra hard mode. And rather than being like, and I'm not trying to give Bethesda crap here, because it's just extra content, that's fine. I think it's just the fact that there are mods that actually alter the AI attacks, but the official version of extra hard mode is just like, now they're damage sponges that can kill you in 1 or 2 punches. Some people like aren't a fan of that. Okay, here we go. Borderline interrogated John last time. Alright, GG's, man. Thanks for tuning in and play. Yeah, it was great. I play every Tuesday, so if you ever want to get more games in, I'm down. Should be fun. Oh man, lasagna with the PR filter. It's like the I love stuff like this. I win. what's up, Justin? Good to hear from you. I don't have my Vance Kelly big red button right now. I can't summon him at will right now, but next time. Actually, you know what? There's a reason I don't have that button, so. Okay, TRK, let's stop. I'm Spire fan, not Amps. Amps is cool. We're different people. See, I saw. Dude, it never gets old. It never gets old. No, I'm not gonna taunt. I saw Justin's comment first, friendship of the century. I'm like, me and Vance? It's a little rocky, but it's getting better. Yeah, exactly. Hey, Lasagna, don't you remember at Pew Pew Karting Games, me and Justin used to just name drop Vance and it would freak you out because he went to your school and you're like, how do you know about him? I was like, oh, we both know. Well, Vance Kelly, you can't forget. Sometimes good, sometimes bad. A lot of times bad. I think ever since he started teaching, he got a little bit better. I say that now, but we'll see what he sends tonight. It's like, Vance, go to bed. Quit texting sound effects. This isn't a comic book, Vance. And comic books, you know, at least will have dignity a lot of the time. Branding is important. Yeah, Yoshi's shield roll is really interesting because it's kind of like a ego check. There are some players that get really mad when they can't hit me when I egg roll, and they're like, "This is unsafe. I should be able to hit you." I'm like, oh, "Okay." Well, I can't jump, so you know. You know what else is an ego check? Waiting. Okay, Justin, I'll give you some backstory now. Running with Scissors here is trying to content leech off of our history. Me, Vance, you, Lasagna, the Pew Pew days. So we gotta be careful. TRK over here is trying to write wiki pages of all of us. But, you know, I met Vance when I was in middle school. So I guess he was in late elementary school. He went to A to Z Comics, right? We played Pokemon TCG, and he lived pretty close, so, and then we just started going to tournaments together. We started seeing each other a lot of tournaments, and that's kind of how that went down. And then Justin, when you started going to Pew Pew, I brought up, oh, there's this really good Mario player in 64 named Justin Hankins, and he also plays Melee and PM. He's like, oh, Justin Hankins, yeah, I was on debate with him. I was like, oh, nice. And then I remember when Lasagna started showing up to Pew Pew, I was like, hey, you know, do you know this guy? And he's like, oh yeah. He's like, we're in the same grade, you know. Okay, TRK, no destroy. We're here to get better. I know you told me that. That's very interesting. I know over the years, Vance has, I mean, he's talked to me about it, you know, when you're, you know, sometimes when people enter competitive stuff, you know, you're gonna lose. Like, that's the reality of it. I've yet to hear in history someone that just has won everything. Chess, checkers, melee, Diddy Kong Racing. I don't think there's ever been an XO competitor. I'm not counting your neighbor that played you once and left, but, you know, like in tournaments and stuff like that. So I've kept a little bit track of Vance's, like, journey of kind of, like, learning humility over the years. So I will give, you know, Vance a lot of credit there. He has definitely humbled himself a lot, and that's what makes him a better player in the end of it. Yeah. You know, that was the interesting part. You know, I could talk to you all night about our debates when me and Vance would debate. And we're not debating for competition. We were debating because we were debating. But that's the thing, and I noticed over the years, and it's gotten a lot better, but when we used to argue or debate, so I came from, like, intro to philosophy. Now, he's a philosophy major. He's in grad school. But ever since I took intro to philosophy in college, I learned about the principle of charity, and I love it. Because the principle of charity says all of us should always debate for the sake of learning truth to benefit both sides. We're not arguing for the sake of winning. We're arguing for the sake of discovering truth, you know? But Vance, you know, came from a background of arguing to win. So when me and him debated, completely different angles. In fact, I have it saved, Justin, if you ever want to listen. Me and him, when I interned at the radio station for Blue Springs, we did a whole night where we just talked about, like, education and debate. So there's recordings of us just talking about what it means to debate and all that stuff. I can send you clips if you ever want it. It basically was our talk show. Like right now, where is he? I'm not gonna let Vance on the voice chat right now. There's a few gates he has to get through. Some quality assurance gates. AKA anti-fart noises. Come on, Vance. I mean, that's the thing. As a lawyer, yeah, you know, lawyer and debate, you're debating to win. You know, you want that case win, right? But as like a philosopher, you know, you're debating for the sake of discovering truth. Oh, wait, is this Falco mock? Some of these Falcos do this, or not just Falcos, but see, when I do the egg roll thing a lot, they like, I pick up that they might try to like mock me. It's really interesting. Like, I love it when some of them might get a little petty. Like, they can't handle that I was, like, evading a lot of their hitboxes. We'll see. Maybe that's his style. Calling a fact check on Vance maturing. I'll give him credit in one area recently. Vance was teaching high school kids, and Vance told me, hey man, those kids made me realize there's a few things I should probably change about my own behavior. And I was like, were they Fortnite dancing too much? Well, you know, Lasagna, they don't have metal legs. That's actually in the Star Fox lore, you know. Doing anything with the express goal of winning. I think playing to win is important. You know, for strategy. I just think we're starting to delve into how much is a person willing to sacrifice their humanity to win. I trust Vance is a good person, but that's why people say some of the people in the land of law basically sell their souls to the devil. Yeah, some of those lawyers. Justin arguing there's no chance I'm wrong about anything. Oh man. Oh, okay, Justin. Yeah, I always I think that's a skill. You need to pick up if your opponent gets frustrated and if they're playing petty, you know. Ness is cool. We love gatekeeping. Now let's be careful about gatekeeping, everyone. We're trying to let people feel accepted in this community. Now, if they say that they like, you know, Mark Alford, they used to be on Fox 4, they're already in muddy waters. Mark's not on a hot. Mark's not doing the best right now, you know, politically. In fact, we'll just get my dad to join, and he'll tell you about Mark Alford. There you go. $50 money. I'd watch that. You want me to stream that? You want me to stream the set? Right now? Or when you guys are free? Oh, Justin, I mean, you left right after our set, which is totally fine last week. I need to tell you, your DK, your Falcon, your Fox, they're all really good. I don't know how long you've been playing DK, but I was not like thrown off. More of I was like, Justin's fundamentals are so good, I can see them just transferring naturally to DK. So. Oh, okay. Is DK for a certain matchup or just for fun? Are we talking about Yoshi's hardest matchups? Yeah, Falcon is definitely top 3. But see, I love hard matchups. I mean, I was forged in the fires of T-Hawk versus Blanca, or you know, I play Brawl, Meta Knights everywhere. That's fine. So you know, and again, PvP is the biggest impact. I just have to be careful. So like in this matchup, you know, I'm like, once I hit like what 30%, that could be it. You know, I gotta watch out. Sometimes if I hit 0%, that could be it. You know, yeah. You gotta be careful. Yoshi's a great weight for Falcon to just combo into knee from a lot of percents. His side B is actually can be really hard to beat because I can't jump out of shield, so I have to be very careful around it. Stomp's really good against Yoshi. Again, can't jump out of shield. Gotta be very careful. I gotta have to like read his stomp. Kind of like that. He didn't nair there. Nair can break my armor, double hit, so yeah, I gotta be careful. Oh, I love DK's animations. So I know with like, there's a big movement with more DK players on the rise, which is really cool. You know what I'm curious about is the same thing I'm curious about with AMSA right now. I want to see them fight Sheik players that just know how to like 0 to death almost off of down throw. I do. I want to see what they do because it helps me get better. If I see like something that strong being thrown their way, what do they do to adapt? Sometimes, you know, I paid attention. Like when AMSA fights like J-Mook, or I know Fiction went Sheik recently, they underestimate how long Sheik's chain grab goes. Like it's 0 to 65, but they usually stop at like 30 or 40%. They're kind of letting him off the hook. It's pretty funny. I wonder if they're just like overestimating, like, oh, he's gonna get out of this. It's AMSA. I'm like, bro, it's pretty good against Yoshi. Yeah, I'm trying to pay attention to what AMSA does, you know. Oh, I remember watching that. Yeah, Leffen went Sheik. Yeah, I mean, I've been saying for years and years that, ironically, it's not Fox that's the most roster influential competitive melee, it's Sheik. And I don't mean that in a bad way, it's just like, especially Sheik's like down throw, that, like, look at the whole roster, look how much down throw influences a ton of matchups overall from just that one move. Like the hardest matchup in melee, like Bowser Sheik, yeah, down throw is like really big there. Have you guys played Sheik in Smash 64 Remix? She's a lot of fun. It's really interesting because she doesn't have down throw, but that's the thing about Sheik, she still has really good moves. Like her tilts and her fair, back air, stuff like that. Needles. That's a good point, Justin. Your offense can be so strong and oppressive that it can, like, you're not even in that many, like, scenarios where you're getting chain grabbed as much. That's a really good point. Like, you're just applying pressure from the get-go. You're maximizing your punish game. You're almost overwhelming them at times. They can't get their setups. I mean, it's like that, that's why they say there's no such thing as an auto loss in fighting games. Like, you look at Melee, like Bowser vs. Sheik is not an auto loss. Like, if the Bowser read every single thing the Sheik did, bam, beat him to the punch. So AMSA is, you know, kind of doing a similar thing. Like, Sheik and Falcon and Peach are like Yoshi's hardest matchups. But if AMSA just keeps reading and punishing heavily, then yeah, it's just really good. And that goes back to, like, the player is the most important influence in a matchup. And then how each player pilots those characters. Have you guys seen the new Top Gun? You know, where like Rooster's son is like, it's not the plane, it's the pilot. So yeah, it's how the pilots operate the plane. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, Melee has got so much like tech and stuff that there's so many ways to express your individuality when you play the game. There we go. Yeah, Top Gun Maverick was really good. That was good. I do that by habit. I gotta stop. I keep doing up tilt and trying to do double jump cancel up air. I've been doing that for years, and it's like just not a true combo in Falcon. It's just a funny habit. Now, I've told Justin, I think everyone here except TRK. I'm not trying to gatekeep you, TRK. You're just late to the party. One of my habits that I've never broken, and I don't mind at all, like sticking around, is I have that Brawl DBZ down air thing where if they hit me far off the stage, I just do a down air by habit. That's because of Brawl's momentum canceling. Actually, if you guys notice, sometimes when I take a stock, I do a back air. That's also from Brawl. Like, it's like this post-stock ritual that's like embedded into my muscle memory. And when people say like, wow, you back air a lot, yeah, that's from Brawl. No combos. There's my offensively offensive neutral tool. Yeah, in Brawl. I mean, Yoshi's back air is good in every game. From 64 to Ultimate, his back air's always been good. I could talk about that all day. History of Smash characters. Like when I was at community college, MU, UCM, and I had free time in the library, I was on Smash Wiki, keeping my chops up with the history of characters and their differences. Like when they talk about how huge of a buff it was giving Samus missiles in Melee, you know? I love stuff like that. It's crazy how different her neutral can become when, you know, they give all these characters side Bs and hers was missiles and super missiles. Or like how Samus and Luigi love Melee's physics, and then characters like Falcon hate Brawl's physics. You know, those were like inherently already nerfs. But then Mr. Game & Watch loved Brawl's physics. You know, that was considered a buff. I actually didn't know the full properties of auto cancels until I started secondary DK a lot more. Like, it was like early community college, it was like, yeah, DK is gonna be my secondary. And then because his up air auto cancels, I had to learn that like, hey, don't L cancel up air early. You know, let it auto cancel. You know? Yeah, she does auto cancel. And Sheik's got really good areas. Sheik's a lot of fun to play. I love Brawl Sheik. I remember using Brawl Sheik for fun against Vance. Vance used to main Brawl Meta Knight, and so I found out that Sheik's needles actually stop Mouth Tornado, so I loved kind of developing that matchup. And then I love P+ Sheik, or also just Shielda, you know, like in any game. I love that, like, Sheik for Snake, you can transform into Zelda and get rid of the C4 planted on you. Justin, I heard, yeah, you were talking about P+ Samus a bit, and we've been talking about it, like reusing her Ice Beam in against characters that are a bit more floaty, because Ice Beam's really good. Ice Beam up smash on characters like Kirby or Jigglypuff, very good. Okay, so that worked, but that wasn't a true combo. The Falcon double jumps out of up tilt. So that just like reinforced my habit there. I just gotta actively not do that as much. It is a nice conditioning read though. So. Dude, Morph Ball, nice. Yeah, I love Boost Ball. I love that you can crawl under lasers. You can go into like the instant ice down tilt with the hitbox that extends. Yeah, P plus Samus is awesome. Oh, I believe it. I believe it. I mean, you know, Tuesdays I also like to play P plus. If anyone wants to, I know like net play's a bit different. Some people might feel like they get total whiplash from rollback to non-rollback, but I don't mind. Like, you know, I started with competitive Brawl, so Wi-Fi it up, baby. Yeah, I know they changed Snake a little bit from PM to P+. I know Flashing Fire still plays Snake, so yeah, that's cool that he still plays Snake. He's a lot of fun for sure. Snake was one of my worst characters in Brawl. He probably still, I can say, him and Peach are like my worst characters in P+ and in Brawl. But they're fun, so. Are you still there, TRK? Do you want to add that to my wiki page? You add that little bar at the bottom? It's gonna be colored blue. Worst characters. Go ahead. So there it's a combo, but it's like a very high percent. Hey, Justin! Justin, let's dial back almost 10 years ago, and there you go, there's your P+ scene. No PRs, half price shakes at Sonic across the street. We're all hanging out playing PM every week, and then there's a monthly. There's also Melee and 64. The clout-chasing dot kids aren't around yet, so they're not treating you like an object because you're either good or bad at the game, and then they'll decide how they treat you afterwards. There you go. World peace. Well, Justin, thankfully I think we've reached the era where Nintendo has stopped so many Melee events that a lot of the new players recognize the power of mods finally. I mean, I'm kind of playing a mod right now, you know, UCF, Slippy. So now that there's none of that ignorant, I play where the money is. Oh, what, Melee? You know, now there's not that weird clicky gatekeeping thing towards PM. Hopefully more and more people discover, oh wow, PM's a pretty amazing competitive and casual game, you know? Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's a callback. Wow. Weegro, wow. You know who showed up like over a year ago to a tournament? Was Jedi, along with Shion. I was like, okay, we're doing some callbacks tonight, huh? You know, it's like when J-Slow shows up, you're like, alright. Dang, we are going back almost 10 years. Hugh Neutron, okay, yeah. Good guy, good guy. You know, let's get Strong Bad out here. Might have to pop bonus some icons and still no one enters it, but you know. Oh, that's right. Yeah, I remember that video. That's been shared recently. You vs. Danek at Pew Pew. Samus's brawl tether is really good. Not just for recovery and like the brawl edges, but like her Zair and stuff. Which one, Lasagna? Justin or Ramen Noodles? Doing like 5 capes against the wall on his classic controller. Expectations are the root of like anger, and it does stunt your growth as a player. That's very true. I remember that's what Shinobi would talk about like years ago. It's like, you know, the anger that some of these people that end up in salty highlights is because they created false expectations. You gotta enter games being humble to learn. Are you gonna see me rage against this Falcon? Heck no. Oh, unfair! Oh, just breaks armor! I'm done. This is stupid. I hate F-Zero. He's just passionate. Yeah, this move wasn't in 64. Well, he could combo into Falcon Punch in that game. That's pretty cool. Ooh, it's true. And then if you call them out, they quickly 180 and be like, You're mean, you're awful. I'm gonna rally people against you because you're calling me out and I don't want people to see my actual intentions. Yeah. Alright, dude. We're here to play. You know, get better. Like I said, if you can find one person in a competitive game that has gone XO multiple tournaments, that'd be crazy. History of chess, checkers, it might happen. Let's talk to Guinness, you know? They might be in the books. You know, XO Dominoes player from the 1900s. Dang. And that guy probably got salty. I didn't win better. Right? That's how it goes. You gotta tame that. You know, you gotta tame your ego. It's just destructive. And in fact, that's a big thing in psychology, is the difference between confidence and arrogance. If you overextend with these unrealistic expectations, your confidence can just become arrogance, and you're not willing to be humbled and learn. But then, like, genuine confidence is honed from valuing humility, you know, taking it as a virtue. Did you hear that, Falcon? Adapted! See, no, we're not doing that. He got me good a while back. That's funny, Justin. See, Justin, that's you know what? That's a good sign of a good player. You're willing to reveal your poker tell on a live stream. Now, Justin, I'm not going to tweet about it. You're not going to see, like, I found the secret to beating Justin Haynes. If he shoots more missiles, he's scared. But that is actually really good that you recognize that. I like how multiple people have told me recently that I should, like, dupe an event, or, like, next time I should dupe a melee session where I'm just, like, 180 and toxic. And then they were like, April Fools. I'm like, that's too obvious. You know, I gotta do it on, like, August 17th. But another brainless combo. Wow, you're cool. Any other esports you're good at? No need to answer. I'm not talking about this guy, by the way. See, that was really good. I ain't doing that. I ain't doing that. You guys would clip me out of context ASAP. In fact, I was already rolling some dice tonight. I can't even make jokes about it. I can't even make jokes about how brainless Stomp Knee is. See? No, it's not brainless. It's conditioning. It's establishing a good strength in the matchup. See, that was good. He didn't even need a stomp. That was a read. There's no sarcastic irony in that comment. He actually read me. And no, Lasagna, you can't be my translator. Because it's often wrong. You're like, I'll be toxic for you. Or you'd be like, I'll rage for you, Pete. I'm like, no, there's no rage here. I chose my character. He chose his. I could choose someone else. What's that? What's that awful Dale clip? I have to work, you don't! No! Don't do that. Come on. Yeah, this guy, see, this guy's got, like, a good neutral down. He's got a good stock lead. Oh, really, Justin? Hey, that's a big read, though. Props to that. You're just, bam, grapple beam, you know, all or nothing. Yeah, no, he's adapting. I was telling you guys, he's doing good. Is this D-Mac? Well, look at his username. That's all about adaptation. Okay, so it's not that I'm stubborn, but when you guys watch me fight matchups like this, and Falcon gets a down throw, and you see him, and you see when I don't DI out at the first one, it's not that I'm stubborn, it's more of like, I'm gonna be so, like, level 1 CPU-esque with no DI, and I want to see if that's like a mix-up, because a lot of Falcons at this level are, like, going for the re-grab, and they often get it, unless I'm really strong with my mix-up, so that's kind of part of my habit, is that my initial mix-up is so blunt, it's like, I'm gonna just not DI. You can get the extra grab if I miss, but I just... You like this world-ending music, literally. Groudon, Kyogre, Rayquaza. Like, guys, you gotta help balance the weather. Another thing I do that might look stubborn, but I'm really just doing an all or nothing risk and like seeing if the opponent is daring to do it, is when they try to fully charge like a smash attack. There's a lot of cases where I go after them head on. You know, it's like, do it. Yeah. I try to beat him to the punch. That's why like me and Michael over the years was just so much fun to play. Like, just Yoshi versus Mario, and then Yoshi versus Pikachu. I mean, especially Mario. He's charging that F smash, and I'm like, do it! You know, running right into the hitbox. Falcon Punch is pretty cool. I know Yono landed a Falcon Punch on me recently in set, and he looks right at me, he's like, hey, sorry man, I tried to, you know, pull that off against anyone. I was like, dude, it's all good. Good read. You know? Like, what are you sorry for? Has Melee become that environment where people get so angry over being red? I think it's awesome. Read me more. Look at that! That was insane! Oh! You know, that was great. Oh, yeah, some of these people rage quit when I, like, have the stock lead and I just wait. Oh, that was really good. Yeah, this guy is probably playing melee and QWOP at the same time. He's probably like on another plane of existence for adaptation. We're just trying to go 110%, and this guy is like square root percent 756,749. Oh, it's great. And then in P+, they kept his brawl forward tilt. That is like one of the prime moves of, like, I'm sure you've noticed my play style by now. I'm very, like, offensively defensive. Part of that is also because Yoshi can't jump out of shield. So instead of shielding a lot, I just throw out hitboxes before someone else does. Like, I aim to do that, I try to. And in Brawl, Yoshi's F-tilt is so good. It's just such a good neutral hitbox. It can be an anti-air, just a good poke. And yeah, that definitely transfers over to this game. It's a different kind of move, but there are some similarities.
Choose your character. This is Captain Marvel.
So that right there is another thing I have to be very careful of. Is Falcon is a pretty heavy semi-fast faller. I mean, I know they group him as a fast faller. So he's a heavy fast faller, semi-fast faller. So I have to be very careful. Oftentimes you don't get a lot of vertical KOs on Falcon as Yoshi. So I have to really hone into, especially a Falcon like this, that's very good at mixing up his recoveries. So it becomes very scrappy at the edge, where he's like teching the wall and stuff. And so like you said, like that last stock, he was at like 170+%. I gotta be like, very careful about that. Just read the current game state, what he's trying to avoid. And this Falcon knows that it's hard for Yoshi to KO him off the top, so you have to adjust accordingly. DJC up air is extremely risky because while the hitbox is pretty great linear, that's the thing, like linear, it's not like super wide, and I'm spending my second jump. Neutral air hits me out of my armor, and my second jump like super early, and so if I miss my double jump cancel up air, I actually could just be losing a stock. It's this, yeah, pretty tough. I like it like that. That's a good mix up. I just gotta be careful. I like up tilt. That's also kind of a read though. See, this Falcon knows to stay back. He's in a very comfortable state. Oh yeah, that's true. I guess of the recovery. Yeah, well, I mean, this is where, you know, we talk about as a composer, like those NES composers, limitations are the perfect canvas or the perfect engine to breed creativity. So in this case, my grab is on the Z-axis, I can't jump out of shield. So if I'm applying pressure, I can't go into shield and then jump out of it to like bait and punish. So I'm going all in with a lot of those like cross-up, mix-ups, shield pokes, stuff like that. Offensively defensive, that's what it is. Just throwing out hitboxes, predicting where they're hopefully run into, and then trying to maximize that punish afterwards. Which is funny, again, coming from Brawl competitively, I'm not used to, you know, I wasn't used to getting a bunch of hit confirms after that. In fact, T-Hawk in Street Fighter 4 had some of the lower combo counts compared to other characters because he was all about like reads and Oki setups and like patient play. So sometimes, yeah, it is like a new field for me that I still am practicing about, like longer combo string punishes off of a hit. But another thing that's helpful is I played a lot of Seth and Gen in training mode in Street Fighter 4, and those are very combo heavy technical characters, so they helped a lot with like hit confirms and stuff. Yeah, I just started Street Fighter 6. In fact, on my channel, you can see like my blind playthrough. I played through Lily's arcade mode and then just did all her trials. So then this Friday, you know, I'm gonna play some people, hopefully maybe John, go online, stuff like that. I don't have my new stick yet though. I think J-Spot wants to help fix my 2012 stick, so we're just waiting on a date for that.
Choose your character. Versus Fox. Ready? Come on.
See already? I just play more patient, and some of them like just surprisingly get like pretty unraveled about it. They get very just like kind of like triggers their play. Definitely trigger something out of it. Man, this guy was like adapting and stuff. I actually didn't expect him to respond like that. That's really funny. This would be very interesting. Because he stopped in place after he had the percent lead. I don't have a favorite matchup. I'll play any matchup, so there's not, you know, I just like playing the game. So you could pick Sheik all day and that's fine. I do not mind playing in Sheik. But if you want to talk about highlights, I like playing against you, Justin. Lasagna here, ramen noodles. Again, I'm not picky with matchups. I just like to win the game. Okay, so this is a perfect example. So this Fox player, he did not like that I was playing a little more patient. So he did that ground taunt, trying to change something, right? I like playing very long matches like that. Like I said, you know, coming from competitive Brawl, I'm used to just pokes after pokes. Yeah, we'll see. I mean, it's the same guy. It's interesting that he doesn't look like he was a fan of me just adjusting my tempo a bit like this. Sometimes when you don't give people what they want, they start unraveling and showing like some of their poker tells like this. Yeah, there's definitely stuff you can do to trigger like poker tells. It's really interesting. I don't think some of these players like recognize that. I mean, this guy is good. I just wonder how self-aware he is that like by me just waiting a bit more and then him taunting is telling me that he's already like, I don't like that, I'm gonna try to instigate you. And it's like, I don't mind if you taunt. I'm all for taunting, I don't do it myself. Unless it's like one player mode or bonus mode where there's a scoreboard. You know, you get that bonus 100. I mean, if I like main Mario, there's that really cool taunt technique where you can crouch cancel and alter your hurt box. That's pretty cool. Oh yeah. Yeah, Justin, Michael, you, very good opponents. Very intuitive with the game. Dances here. Could be. My average stream is about 3 hours, sometimes 4. Are you talking about the Falcon or the Falco down air last game? I gotta be careful. The Z-axis grab went right over him, and I ate up tilt, so I gotta be careful with the distance on that when I tech chase. Well, I don't know if this makes you feel better about using it, but I was on RGL the other day, one of the biggest like TF2 competitive leagues. And we were talking about snipers secondaries, and I like the SMG, but a few of the players were saying like SMG is his worst one, it sucks, and so I wanted to report that back to you because I know you like that weapon. So just know that there might be some people out there that might not be happy if you prove them wrong. I can play Peach for someone like not on unranked. I only have Yoshi and DK on my records. So. I'm not breaking the vow, lasagna. What is? Broken L button? Oh. I've played against Michael's Fox recently. It's pretty good. He will tell you that he's not used to some of the confirms Fox has, so he goes for a lot of like one-hit like reads and stuff. It's really funny. Hard read like F smashes. The classic. I'd play that. It'd be funny.
versus Sheik. Ready? Go! Choose your character versus Sheik. Ready?
Break. Back.
Survival. Yoshi. Survival. Pikachu. Yoshi. Roy. Pikachu. Donkey Kong. Donkey Kong. Survival.
I got the data I need. Good analytics.
Choose your character.
Alright, so my last opponent.
Versus Fox. Ready? Go!
toughest opponent. Hope everyone has a good night. See you tomorrow.